WhatsApp Business app or the API, they automate conversations with customers. And these are actually preset replies to the message where customers text you. And then these can be also sent on certain user behavior or certain user replies. User behavior would be order confirmation, shipping confirmation, payment confirmation, like I mentioned earlier. I think this is the prime example of WhatsApp automation is, let's say you go to support, right? Like a big company like this, AirAsia support, someone reply hi, and it automatically sends these automated messages like, hi, I'm Eva, I am AirAsia's virtual all-star in WhatsApp. And then if you select this, if you type this particular text, I would reply you automatically. So in this case, if I select number 3, they'll talk about my ride. If you select number 1, you talk about my flights. Because your online store probably already sends a lot of automated emails on order confirmation and shipping updates. And now we want to bring them to WhatsApp because that's a much higher read rate and reply rates. And you can reply to your customers much better. The main limitation is that it requires your customers to send a text first before you can actually send the automated message. So for example, in this case, right, if AirAsia wants to send me this, they actually cannot send me this unless I text them first. I say hi to them and then they can send me this. So this is actually a problem, right? Because if I already have customers who consented to me messaging them, I'm not able to reach them through an automated behavior based on their automated behavior because they never send me a message. So that doesn't make sense. And then to set up a WhatsApp automation, it's also you need more tools like Twilio, which can be quite difficult in terms of setup. A lot of APIs involved. It's quite tech. So what you want to do is you also want to use, like what I mentioned earlier, WhatsApp tool like Wati, NovoChat, Stickflow to actually help you to ease the process. If you use NovoChat, which is very synced to EasyStore, you have automations, you can create automation, and then you can select the different automation types like this. And after you select the automation type, you can choose to name your automation so that you can identify in the future. And you can select different channels. So you can use WhatsApp, you can use Messenger, you can use Telegram, you can use Instagram. But for the sake of this webinar, we are talking about WhatsApp, right? So let's select WhatsApp. And the important part would be delay. Delay means is that you can select the amount of time you want to set to send the automated message after the user's behavior. And why this is important is because different delay is dependent on different behavior. So let's say I purchase something on your store. You want to send me the message immediately or close to immediately, right? So if I purchase something, you want to send the order confirmation not 1 hour or 2 hours later, but 5 minutes later or 1 minute later. So I straight away want to receive your message. So that's why the delay is very important because you get to choose depending on the behavior and depending on the message, you change the delay or the time on your message. Next would be sending out the messages. So for messages, there's 2 types. There's also template messages and custom messages. So of course, we recommend template messages because it's a pre-filled message and they let you add placeholders. And again, if you really have something that is not within a template message, something very unique that you want to send on certain unique behaviors, you want to have your own custom message where you can type your own message, add your own placeholder. And of course, again, make sure it's not a spammy message. So for automations, I can actually see over here that firstly, I can select my automation. So I can select, based on EasyStore, I can select, let's say, confirmation. So this actually tells me, like, giving me short instructions on like what this trigger is about. And then I can change my settings. And yep, I can choose a custom message, I can choose a template message. And template message, I can choose shipping confirmation in this case. Hey, your order has been shipped. So it's really short and sweet. And then I can actually send a test message as well. So based on this, I can actually send to my own number or whatever number. And indeed, I did receive a WhatsApp. So once I update, I preview, I look at the entire automation, make sure everything is correct before I activate the automation. Once you activate it, you can go back to your automations page where you can see the status of your automation. You see which one is switched on, which one is switched off, and then I can look at the statistics. I can look at, okay, so I've run this for how long already? Let's say 3 weeks, and I've already sent an abandoned cart reminder to 247 people, and I have 31 who actually click on them. So that is like more than a 10% click rate. And revenue, so much revenue. So what's so special about our integration, right? Especially for Easy Store integration with NovoChat, is that I can actually recognize revenue from my messages. So if I'm sending a abandoned cart reminder message and someone actually purchased a product from this abandoned after they click on the abandoned cart messages, this shows that this abandoned cart helps you get this particular order, and we will actually take this revenue and put it inside here. So yeah, I think this is very clear and a very clear-cut way to see ROI on putting effort to WhatsApp automation.